Iraq, of course, still faces a number of challenges. Sectarian divisions and the Islamic State's brutal campaign are just some of the problems plaguing the government. At the helm, Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi, who's approaching his 4th month in office. CCTV's Francis Coe has an overview of his tenure so far and the challenges in the new year.
When Haider al-Abadi took over as Iraq's prime minister in September, many saw him as hope for change in Iraq. Al-Abadi inherited a bitterly divided nation from his predecessor, Nouri al-Maliki. Iraq's Sunnis and Kurds long felt marginalized by al-Maliki, a Shiite. They also accused the former leader of committing abuses against political rivals.
Government of Iraq that had been in place had isolated them in power sharing.
Those feelings of alienation have driven some Sunnis to join forces with the Islamic State. The Sunni extremist group rampaged through northern Iraq in June and now controls about a third of the country and neighboring Syria. To battle ISIL, al-Abadi has reached out to leaders in the United States and the Middle East, including those who clashed with al-Maliki.
Neither the Iraq government nor the entire international community is in a position to defend themselves against Islamic State. This is a terrorist organization. They have an international network. Therefore, we need international support to fight them.
The ISIL threat has also helped promote greater unity within Iraq. Al-Abadi is trying to train fighters from Sunni tribes and has pledged his support for Kurdish Peshmerga forces fighting ISIL in the north. On the political front, Al-Abadi appointed Kurds and Sunnis to key cabinet posts to try to reflect a more representative government. In a signature move earlier this month, al-Abadi's government struck a major deal with the Kurds. The government will control oil exports from their semi-autonomous territory. In exchange, Baghdad will restore crucial federal funding to the Kurds. It's a step many hope will boost Iraq's faltering economy. Al-Abadi is also trying to purge another remnant of al-Maliki's term, corruption. He's vowed to crack down on 50,000 so-called ghost soldiers, those who receive military paychecks without showing up for duty. As part of the campaign, he's also sacked several high-ranking military officials. Despite these major steps, mistrust remains deep. Al-Abadi must walk a fine line of appeasing Sunnis while not alienating his fellow Shiites. Critics say he's no better than al-Maliki, who's from the same Dawa party, and some suspect al-Maliki still carries considerable power in the nation's judiciary. Amid these doubts, al-Abadi charges on, while acknowledging Iraq's political fault lines remain deep. In discussing his anti-corruption crusade, al-Abadi said he would not back down, even if it meant his assassination. Francis Coe, CCTV, Washington.